Okay, perfect. If anything that's strong enough for you to pull tension on, like I said, towel, sheet, sweatshirt, rubber band, whatever you have. We're going to start nice and easy with the upper body this morning. So go ahead and place your hands on whatever you're holding so that there's a nice tension in there. I want you to maintain that tension so you're pulling apart and nice and slowly raise those arms over your head. I don't want you to hyperextend your shoulder, just go as far as your range of motion and then bring it back down, nice and slow. Make sure you don't let that tension go. And bring it up again. And bring it down. One more time. All the way up. And once you're there, I want you to take that left arm and drop it down. So you get a nice stretch down your right side, probably through your right tricep. And nice and slowly bring it back up. And go to the other side. Back up. 2 more on each side. Make sure you're fighting the tension in whatever you're holding. Good, 1 more each side. Perfect. Now when we do it, we're going to turn that right shoulder down and come back up. So you kind of make like a little half circle. Come on. Very good. Go ahead and bring those arms down, let them relax. Just check this list. Okay, now you're going to hold this left side out, bring the right arm up, and pull that right arm through a circle. Good morning. So I'm pulling tension on the left side, bringing that right arm down. Ladies who just joined, feel free to grab a towel, a sheet, a sweatshirt, a rubber band, whatever you have that you can pull some tension on. So the stretch is in my right arm, not the left, the arm that's on top. And we'll go over to the other side. Just like you're rowing a boat. Let's do 1 more on this side. Good. Okay, now we're coming back up. This time we are going to go behind our body. So loosen the grip up on whatever you're holding just a little bit. And as far as your range of motion goes, you're going to pull all the way back. Okay, don't fight your body, whatever feels good for you. Nice and slowly, I never let that tension go. Let's do 1 more. Okay, now what I'm going to do is circle this around my body. So I'm going to lead with my right arm. Just make these circles around my body. Make sure you keep that tension on whatever you're holding. Let's do 2 more. And flip. Other arm leads. Last one. Awesome, very good. Anybody have any problems with that? Any issues creep in that they want to work on? Give me a thumbs up if we're good. Awesome. Go ahead down to the ground. So nice basic stretching. Okay, we're going to hit those hamstrings first. So whatever you're holding, it's going to go around your foot. If you can't keep your leg straight, don't force it. If your knee needs to be bent a little bit, that's okay. Just make sure that you're listening to your body and working with your own range of motion. So with this strap, with my nice deep breaths, I'm going to pull this leg into my body. Deep breaths in and out. We're going to hold that for 5 breaths. Awesome. Now I'm going to pull tension on my band, and I'm going to push my leg down against it. So I'm fighting that resistance. And we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Exhale. On the exhale, pull that leg even further up. Nice deep breaths. Okay, let's pull that tension and push one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2. Deep breath in. On the exhale, let it go a little bit further. Nice deep stretch. Okay, now while you're in this position, whatever you're holding, I want you to saw it back and forth. So your foot should move a little bit. You should feel that change the stretch in your hamstring. If you don't, it's probably just because you're using a skinny band. Okay, whatever strap you're using goes into the outside hand. Other arm comes down to the side. You're going to pull that leg out. Okay, just until you feel a stretch. Most of you probably won't hit the floor. Make sure that your foot is flexed. Same thing, 5 deep breaths. Make sure you're pulling on that band or your groin's going to get a little bit cranky instead of stretching. Grab the band with the opposite hand, and just like we did for the hamstring, I'm going to fight tension as I pull my leg in. So pull, pull, pull. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that muscle relax. Switch hands, come back out into that stretch. So we're contracting the muscle and then we're relaxing it. And that's going to push fresh blood through your muscle, clear out any lactic acid, byproducts of exercise, whatever kind of junk you have hanging in there, and open you up a little bit better. Focus on your breath. Okay, let's fight that resistance one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. On the exhale, we go right back out into that stretch. Okay, slide your hand down your band just a little bit, or loosen your grip up just a little bit, but pull tension. We're going to bring the leg back to the center and pull it back up. These little half circles. Just your range of motion. All I'm looking for here is to open your hip capsule up just a little bit. So kind of like a leg swing if you were standing. Let's do one more. Awesome, bring it back up to the top. Switch hands. Now we're coming across the body for your IT band. So I'm going to turn my leg in, get a little bit of internal rotation, and I'm going to let my leg fall diagonally across my body. So you should feel this down, your piriformis probably, through your IT band. Maybe you get your hamstring a little bit, depends on the position of your leg. Find the position that feels good for your body and stay there. Change hands. We're going to fight that resistance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now when I do this, I'm driving the head of my femur, this bone here, I'm driving it down into the ground. Back into that stretch. Focus on your breath. Switch hands. Let's fight that tension. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time out for that stretch. If you're very tight, you might feel your back starting to adjust. That's your capsules opening up. Visualize your muscles elongating, all the tension leaving. Okay, now I'm going to bring my leg up just a little bit to the starting point. I'm going to switch hands. I'm going to push my leg up into that band, and I'm going to drive my femur down into the ground. And I'm making sure that my leg is still internally rotated. My heel is turned out. My toes are in. So draw up and down. Up and down. Okay, this should be opening up that SI joint in your lower back, that little dimple you have in your back. Good, and now I'm going to bend my knee so it comes to the outside, like a figure 4 stretch, and I'm pulling that band in toward my face. If you want to let go of the band, you want to just hold your ankle, I'm totally fine with that. Do what's comfortable for your body. I'm going to let my foot relax in this position, and if you need to, you can also move that band up toward your ankle to get a better stretch. Find the position that your body likes. Don't fight yourself in any stretch. There's always a better position for you. I'm going to pull tension on that band, and I'm going to kick my ankle out. So I'm moving my ankle out toward you guys. My knee's coming in toward my midline. I'm going to relax and pull back in for that stretch. Kick out. And in for that stretch one more time. Beautiful. Now I'm going to abandon this for 1 minute. I'm going to grab a hold of my knee. I'm not yanking my leg across my body. I want to make a circle. So I'm kind of moving on the diagonal. I'm not guiding with my hand. I'm just keeping that on my knee for some support. And I'm letting my hip capsule and my lower back open up. I'm just making these little circles. I'm not forcing anything to happen. I'm squeezing my opposite butt cheek so that it stabilizes my sacrum. Beautiful. Grab that band, sweatshirt, towel, whatever you were using. We're going to switch legs now. Okay, so right at the foot, we're going in for those hamstrings. Foot is flexed. This band is in the arch of my foot. And I'm bringing it up. Good job, you guys. Keep the leg as straight as possible, but again, do not force anything. Just focus on your breath and picture all that tension leaving your muscle. Okay, I'm going to pull that band, press my leg down against that tension. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Deep breath in. On the exhale, I'm going to try to bring my leg a little bit further. Pull tension and resist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Right back up into that last stretch. 5 deep breaths. You can take whatever you're using and start to saw that foot back and forth. Okay, anytime we saw a part of our body, we're ungluing that muscle from our bone. Beautiful. I'm going to take that band, put it in my outside hand. Other hand comes out to stabilize. We're going out into that adductor stretch. Good. Just find the spot that works for you. Don't force anything. Five deep breaths. Switch hands so I can pull tension, and I'm going to fight that leg in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Let it fall back out. Remember, it's a contract and a relax. So when you're contracting, picture the muscle that you should be focused on. Let's hit one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, last stretch. Nice small circles, down and back up. Half circles, I should say. Come back up to the starting position. Change hands. Internally rotate that leg so my toes are in, my heel is out. And I'm coming diagonally across my body. If you feel a twisting in your back, it means that your leg is too high. Switch hands, let's fight that tension. Bring the leg back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, back into that stretch. Fight one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into that stretch one more time. Okay, now right from this position, I'm going to do that movement where I drive my femur back into the ground, my butt cheek into the ground, and I release. You find the position that works for you. You want to bring your leg higher, that's totally fine. You need it lower, that's fine too. See what feels good to your body. So push down and release. Feel that lower back opening up. Awesome. Bend that leg. Put the band wherever you feel more comfortable, or towel or sheet or whatever you're using. And go ahead and pull that leg into your body. I'm going to use my hand for a little bit more stability because I have a little knee problem on the side. So again, listen to your body, do whatever it asks for, don't fight anything. Okay, let's fight that tension. Kick the leg out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it back in. Deep breaths. Fight that tension. One more time. Kick the leg out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. Bring it back in one more time. Okay, I'm going to ditch that band. I'm going to let this leg come across my body. I'm going to guide my knee and make these little circles. So my hips are pivoting off of the ground. I'm not actually moving my leg, letting my back do the work. Beautiful. Okay, we're going into my favorite, grace. So we're here in that butterfly position. The soles of our feet are together. If you have sneakers on, you might want to take them off. It'll be a little bit more comfortable. So remember, this position is important for resetting your sacrum and your pelvis. We're always going to come back to it. Palms are out to your side and up toward the ceiling. So nice deep breaths. I'm going to stack my knees to one side and arch my back. Come back in to that butterfly. Reset. Go to the other side. Okay, we're going to do 5 of these on each side. That was 1. Stack and arch. Listen to what your body's asking for. The position of your eyeballs changes the stretch. So if you need to look to the side, look to the side. If you need to look up at the ceiling, look up at the ceiling. Don't fight your body. Please focus on that breath. I don't want anybody holding. Okay, we have 1 more on each side. And again, don't feel like you have to keep up with me or do as many as I do. Listen to that body. Beautiful. Okay, get back into that butterfly position. Let that sacrum reset. Right arm, right leg straight in the air. Your arm and leg should be parallel to each other. If you can't bring your leg straight, it's shaking, it's going crazy, that's fine. Just go to your comfortable position. Make sure that other leg is still in the butterfly position. I'm reaching from my left hand, my arm, hip and my shoulder, they move at the same time. So we're reaching over and coming back up, okay? I'm gonna do 20 of these. You do what you wanna do. Go as slowly or as quickly as you need to. Remember that slowly will down-regulate your nervous system and quickly will get you ready for movement. Every time I go over, I'm trying to reach my foot higher and higher. Let that body move in unison. I'm on number 10. If you want to get a little bit deeper into your back, point your toes. Okay, I have 2 more. Beautiful. I'm going to come back into that butterfly position, let everything reset. Sacrum is reset, pelvis is reset, shoulder blades are reset. I'm going to switch to the left side. So same thing, shoulder and hip move at the same time. I'm reaching for that opposite hand. And I'm trying to get that foot higher and higher each time. I'm on 10. And 1 more. Good. And once I'm done, I'm coming back into that butterfly position, rearranging. Now you'll notice I traveled all over the floor a little bit on that one. That's just how tight my body is. Okay, once I'm reset, I'm going to move my right leg in, so it's my heel is under my left butt cheek. I'm going to take that left ankle and put it on the right thigh, and I'm going to let gravity do some work on my groin. Again, find the position that works for your body. You should feel a stretch, but you should feel nothing uncomfortable. Focus on your breath. I'm going to release that. Come back into the butterfly position and switch sides. Move that left leg in with the right ankle on top and relax. Back into the butterfly. We're going to hit this 2 more times on each side. Left leg on top of the right. Now, if you're in a position and you feel tightness starting to occur in other areas of your body, you're not in a position that serves you. So mess around until you find that spot where everything can relax. Butterfly position. Switch sides. Focus on your breath. Butterfly position. I'm going to do one more on each side. Butterfly position. Last time. So coming back into that butterfly position. And now we're going to hit those quads. So if you've done this before, you know this can be a little bit intense. Listen to your body again. I'm going to fold my legs over to the left. I'm going to grab my right leg and I'm going to pull it underneath me. So the top of my foot, where the laces of my shoe would be, are on the floor. If that's not comfortable, keep your leg out a little bit. If you don't want to let go of your leg, keep holding that foot. If this is too much, roll to your side, pull a quad stretch this way. But if you can get into this position and surrender to it, this is pretty incredible what it does for your quad. Nice deep breaths. If your leg feels uncertain, just place your hand on your ankle, provide that stability. I'm going to unfold out of that, come back into the butterfly position, let that sacrum reset. Stack my knees to the other side, pull that leg back, fold into that stretch. Okay, make sure the resting leg stays in the butterfly position. Keep your knee and your back safe. Butterfly position, come out of that nice and easy. We're going to do one more of these on each side. Stack those knees, pull that leg back. Now you should feel much more open this time around. Come out of that. Let that sacrum reset. I'm going to do one more on the other side. Back to the knees. Pull the leg back. I'm going to come on out of that, back into that butterfly, let my sacrum reset. Okay, now if you don't have a wall or the back of a couch or a chair or something to put your legs straight up on, you're going to stay right here in this butterfly position. But if you do have something you can put your legs up on, I'm going to run over to the back of the room there and show you on the chalkboard. You want your glutes as close to the wall as possible. Ideally, you're going to be touching the wall with your butt. The legs come up. I adjust so that my legs are flat against the wall. My arms are out to the side, my palms are up, and I'm just relaxing. So let everything melt into the ground. Let all that tension come out of your body. Just hang out there. Good, let everything relax. Don't hold tension anywhere. You shouldn't be holding any muscles tight. You shouldn't be flexing or pointing your toes. Everything is relaxed. Your legs, your glutes, they're flat up against whatever you're using. Or you're still in that butterfly position and you're perfectly relaxed. Okay, this is the perfect time to express some gratitude. You're safe, you're healthy, you're home. Think about the day ahead. Let all that tension leave your body. I'm going to leave you guys here so you stay here as long as you need to. Just listen to your body. If you have any requests for next week or anything you need to talk about, you know you can always find me on Facebook. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a very strong week coming, and I'll see you next Sunday. Have a good one, guys.